darkness is the most loyal ally of the criminal world. But even the deepest darkness can be disrupted by a single spark. Welcome to Vantablack. Today, we will talk about one of the greatest hunts in history. The downfall of a man who lived like a ghost in the mountains of Mexico and challenged armies, Nemesio Oseguera Cervantes, also known as El Mencho. Neither satellites nor the thousands of soldiers chasing him could find him. What found him was the oldest weakness of humanity, desire. And when this desire merged with the brightest lights of the digital world, the empire was leveled to the ground. While El Mencho was establishing the cartel Jalisco New Generation, he focused on one strategy: absolute military discipline and total secrecy. While other cartel leaders posed on Instagram with their gold-plated weapons, Mencho lived in makeshift huts in the mountains. He possessed his own private army, the Elite Group. These men were trained like United States of America Special Forces and equipped with rocket launchers. In the year 2015, he went so far as to shoot down a military helicopter coming to arrest him with a rocket-propelled grenade. There was no place for technology in his world. He did not use telephones and communicated through couriers. To the Drug Enforcement Administration, he was a ghost. The $10 million reward remained unclaimed for years because Mencho knew how to move in pitch blackness. But every ghost needs light one day. This story changes with the appearance of Guadalupe Moreno on the scene. Guadalupe was not an ordinary cartel spouse. She was a product of the digital age. She was young, ambitious, and wanted to show her luxury life to the whole world. However, Guadalupe had a secret. She was not just the lover of El Mencho, but also a rising name on adult content platforms. Thousands of followers watched her every step. The strict rules of the cartel began to shake here. Mencho began to break the prohibitions he himself had set because of his passion for this woman. Guadalupe lived in the most luxurious mansions of Mexico, traveled by private jets, and most importantly, she did all this by leaving small traces in the digital world. A leak had begun in the depths of Vantablack. When Drug Enforcement Administration agents realized they could not find Mencho, they changed strategy. The focus point was no longer Mencho, but Guadalupe. Intelligence units scrutinized the woman's uploads on adult content platforms, internet protocol addresses, and social media interactions. Guadalupe thought she was hiding her position as a professional content producer, but metadata does not lie. One night, in a photo shared by Guadalupe, a mountain silhouette reflected from the window in the background was noticed. This was a characteristic rock structure belonging to a remote region of Jalisco. Analysts matched this image with satellite maps. The hunters now knew where the prey was. The fortress of Mencho had been exposed in the background of an Instagram story. The operation, organized under the coordination of Mexican Special Forces and the Drug Enforcement Administration, was planned in Vantablack's silence. No local police were informed because the bribery network of the cartel was everywhere. The helicopters flew through the valleys with their lights turned off to avoid being caught by radar. The mountain house, which was the secret meeting point of Guadalupe and Mencho, was marked with thermal cameras. When the doors were blown open, even that legendary protection army of Mencho was stunned. With a raid that took place within seconds, the most wanted man in the world was captured next to his lover. No guns were fired, no major clash broke out. Mencho had received the greatest blow not from his enemy, but from the digital habits of the person he trusted most. The life of Guadalupe in front of the camera had illuminated the life of Mencho in the darkness. Today, Cartel Jalisco New Generation is still standing, but that invincible ghost image was destroyed forever. The story of Mencho serves as a bitter lesson for those who want to remain in the dark. No matter how deep you hide, your love or your passions will always pull you toward the light. And when the light begins, Vantablack ends. I am Vantablack. Continue to watch the truths at the place where the light ends. See you in the next secret file. Subscribe and be included in the cell.